Hi, my name's Ilma and welcome to my channel. I have been posting Christian blogs 13 straight years every day. Today I'd like to share Daniel 8 verses 9 to 17. Here's the word of God. Out of one of them came a little horn, which grew exceedingly great towards the south, toward the east, and toward the glorious land. It grew great even to the host of heaven, and some of the host and some of the stars it threw down to the ground and trampled on them. It became even as great as the prince of the host, and the regular burnt offering was taken away from him, and the place of the sanctuary was overthrown. And a host will be given from him, and the place of the sanctuary was overthrown. And the host will be given over to it together with the regular burnt offering because of transgression, and it will throw truth to the ground, and it will act and prosper. Then I heard a holy one speaking, and another holy one said to the one who spoke, "For how long is the vision concerning the regular burnt offering, the transgression that makes desolate, and the giving over of the sanctuary and host to the trampled shall be restored to its rightful state?" When I, sorry, to, sorry, I'm having a hard time because my printer didn't work, so I'm reading from my laptop, so bear with me. So let's go to verse 12. It says, "And the host will be given over to it together with the regular burnt offering because of transgression, and it will throw truth to the ground, and it will act and prosper." Then I heard a holy one speaking, and another holy one said to one who spoke, "For how long is the vision concerning the regular burnt offering, the transgression that makes desolate, and the giving over of the sanctuary and host to the trampled underfoot?" And he said to me, "For 2,300 evenings and mornings, then the sanctuary shall be restored to its rightful state." When I, Daniel, had seen the vision, I sought to understand it, and behold, there stood before me one having appearance of a man, and I heard a man's voice between the banks of the Ulai, and it called, "Gabriel, make this man understand the vision." So he came near where I stood, and when he came, I was frightened and fell on my face. But he said to me, "Understand, O Son of Man, that the vision is for the time of the end." Daniel 8, 9 to 17. Here's my commentary. I'm just gonna adjust the light, it's too bright. That's why I cannot read so much. So it says, my commentary says, the little horn mentioned in this account refers to Antiochus. According to biblicalRchaeology.com, Antiochus the fourth Epiphane arguably is worse than any of the other rulers we encounter in the Bible. In the time between the rulers of Jewish exiles and the rise of the Roman emperors, the land of Judea was caught between two ruling powers, the Seleucid kingdom of Syria in the north and Ptolemaic Egypt in the south. These kingdoms, both successors of Alexander the Great, broken empire, warred with each other for more than a century. while the Jewish nation sat at the crossroad. Antiochus sought to bring about a sense of cultural uniformity in the hope of creating a more socio-economic stability. This included embracing the Hellenistic way of life and worship of the Greek pantheon, especially Zeus. By taking the epitaph Epiphanes, God manifest, Antiochus even claimed to be Zeus incarnate. Although this vision worried Daniel, the Lord sent an angel to reassure him that these events are for the end times. Reflection. What do you think is the significance of the little horn in Daniel's prophecy? I think it was very important. It's interesting how we know about Nebuchadnezzar, we know about Pharaoh, so we think that these are very mean kings. But in fact, and some scholars would agree that Antiochus was the worst of these kings because he actually desecrated the temple, and by putting all the pagan gods in it and then proclaiming himself as God. So I think that this is very important, significant in the Bible, in the prophecy, because in the prophecy we know that it also says in Revelation that there will be the coming of the Antichrist. Although he isn't Antichrist in the end times, we are given a foreshadowing, or given a possible thing that will happen when the end times come, where that Antichrist will be doing what also Antiochus did during his time. So I encourage you to read more on the book of Daniel, because it is so interesting how Daniel's prophecy and visions usually came to pass if you look at history. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ILMA'S.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I could make more videos. Give you the Word of God. And if you haven't already, check over 4,000 videos I've done over the years. I've been doing this daily. Just type on YouTube or Google search ILMA'S Poem Devotional. Have a wonderful day.